My god, I hate this so much. How many more potatoes do I have until I have 10 million? Because that's what I want to know, because then I can actually make another video and get all of the clout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Alright, so, you're probably wondering now.
How did you get this many potatoes in like such a short period of time?
Well, that's what this video is going to be about. This video is going to be how I got 10 million potatoes in Hypixel Skyblock. Okay, so, you see, the first thing that I did was, long story short, I just no-lifed this farm, like, this massive fucking farm that I have, because outside is for losers, so that's how I got, like, the bulk of it, but you see, there's a problem with this. I have ADHD, and I get distracted really quickly. Like I said, I get a bit distracted. But, me being in fully necrotic, 5-starred, Shadow Assassin armor, what does that even mean? That's like nothing, right? So, how am I gonna combat me being incredibly procrastination-y and everything else? So, the biggest thing that I'm gonna be doing for, like, procrastination is probably gonna be dungeons runs, because I need to profit, as you can see from my, immense being poor. I need money, and dungeon runs are apparently really good for getting money. So, the biggest part about this is, you know, getting potatoes, because this is a farming account, right? Wrong, kind of. Well, you see, I do, of course, really want to get a higher farming level, so that I can get more potatoes, and then meet Mr. Swagistan himself. I forgot to tag him in the previous video, so I'll tag him in this one. I actually need potatoes, but I also get distracted and procrastinate, so dungeons runs. So I devised a plan. This thing. So you see, the special thing about this thing is it is all potato minions, okay? So you're probably wondering, why are they in this, like, format, and why aren't they full yet? To answer the first question, it's because of this beautiful thing. This is a farming crystal, which increases every minion in the nearby farming radius by 10%. So, that's obviously gonna help. And these minions are all in that 10% radius. And another thing is, just in case I go AFK for like a million years, I have an enchanted lava bucket, which increases it to 25% on all of these guys, which makes it so that, in fact, this is boosted by 35%, which is relatively fast. And a super compactor. So if I go AFK for a long time, I should, quote-unquote, should have pretty much these guys to be, you know, fully automatic and not need emptying. So, these guys give me a relative amount of potatoes. I'll probably throw some math up on the screen for the amount of potatoes per hour I'll get with these guys. But that's not all, okay? I get incredibly bored really quickly, and I don't want to be farming. So, what do? You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. So you see, sometimes potato, they do not give a lot of profit, like, at all. So I have to turn to one thing that I know will make profit, okay? One enchanted sugarcane is, like, a lot, like 100,000 coins. So I propose an idea. My idea was to get all of the money from sugarcane so that I can get a much higher money count, but as you can see, that was taken care of this stream. By the way, shameless sellout. I'm plugging my channel right now. I live stream pretty much daily. And I grind this, so if you want to help give me stuff or give me clout or any of that kind of stuff, yeah.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression?
Literally all I'm doing today is farming potatoes. Yay! This is fun! I like my life. I'm enjoying myself. What?
Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I
haven't been outside in like 2 days and I haven't had breakfast. I've been farming potatoes and watching Moist Critical all day.
Spatula. If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean.
People probably thought in like the future we'd be doing something worthwhile with our lives. But nope. I'm here farming potatoes. I could be making a difference in the world. Making sure I won't be forgotten when I die, which is like my greatest fear, being forgotten when I die. But no, I have to get 1 billion potatoes to meet someone who'll probably forget me in like a day.
Do you suffer from a lack of a father figure? Do you have clinical depression? Have you ever accidentally broken your mom's favorite coffee cup, and when she found out you did it, she tied you to a bed and spanked you with a metal spatula? If you said yes to any of these things, I don't care. And to keep it a bean, no one cares.
I'm gonna need enchanted sugar. Enchanted sugar is made out of 2 stacks and a half of sugar cane, which I can get within a second. So I can get 1 of these per second. You see, the problem with getting enchanted sugar
I was gonna put him
is the fact that this costs a stack and a half of that. So a stack and a half times a stack and a half gets a big number that I don't want to do. So that's 100,000 coins. You see, I get bored, and when I get bored, I get creative, I guess. So one of the ways I've managed to bypass this problem is by doing guests, or whatever these guys called. Yeah, visitors. So what I do is I listen to what they say. I get them like that many enchanted sugar. They give me farming XP and copper in return. What does that mean? If I get enough of these guys, I can get a much higher farming level without actually having to farm. Which makes total sense. But you see, a huge problem with literally all of this is the fact that I actually have a life still. And it is not summer break yet, so it's like 6...
I was gonna put him
big amount of chunk of day spent at school, where I'm not at my computer farming. But that's fine, right? Because I have minions. Well, the problem is, I don't have max minion slots, and in order to do that, I need a lot of stuff that I don't have currently. So in order to make the rest of these minions, like, red sand, mycelium probably, heart, glowstone, and ghasts, I need to go to the Crimson Isle. But in order to go to the Crimson Isle, I need combat XP, which I need a lot of. And the best way to get combat XP is by doing the bestiary. But the problem is, I have a bunch of my bestiary completed relatively, kind of. So that's going to take a long time, especially with the gear I have, which takes away from farming potatoes, which sucks. So how am I going to bypass this? By coping really, really hard. Yay. Combat XP. I'm just kidding, I'm definitely not doing it that way. That way is going to take way too long. I was doing it until I ran out of patience. Was this guy. This guy, you see, he's very good for all of the things. I can get Revenant Horror. I can be transferable.
I was gonna put him
I hate Sven Packmaster so much. But the Void Gloom Seraph
I was gonna put
is where it gets a little bit tricky, because when I got to here, I wasted so much time thinking that these guys gave me lots, and I mean lots of combat experience, from, like, the rewards. But then, as soon as I coped hard enough, I realized they don't give me, like, any combat experience at all. Which sucked for me, because I spent, like, so much time working on this. Believe me, please. it hurt doing this, finding out that I got, like, no combat XP. So what's the solution to this? The solution to all my problems is just like how they started. Stealing from other people. Nah, I'm just kidding, it's in here. So, the way I was doing this was I was farming. Why did I turn that? So the way I got lots of combat XP to where I am right now is I was farming in the Dragon's Nest. And you see, the funny thing about the Dragon's Nest is, and dragons spawn here.
You didn't have to cut me off. Shake that like a never. Now we were nothing. I don't even need your love.
And in order to spawn dragons, you need summoning eyes. Summoning eyes drop from zealots, and zealots give combat XP, which is not nearly enough to what I need, but I can cope hard and I have time to kill. So this seems right. This seems like it's gonna go right, correct? Wrong, because there's people like... Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll just get this guy myself. Are you kidding me? Fine, I'll just, like... Are you joking? Yeah, the biggest problem with this method of getting combat XP and ender pearls is the fact that the players suck so badly. Every time I go to here, like, the end, there's either some guy with a ice scythe spamming it and getting, like, all of the kills, or it's just people going, like, Mach 100, stealing all of the kills, and I hate it so much. Are you joking? Look at this! This man has an Aurora staff! Like, with no enchantments! This is a new account! How is he level 53? What is this? Oh my god. So you're probably wondering, oh, how are you gonna deal with this? That's the problem. I don't. What? What? Who said that was gonna happen? What? Young dragon? You see, that's the other problem. When doing dragons, you have, like, no guarantee you're gonna get anything good. And everyone else is like a Terminator or something, okay? 5-star, 5 Master Star, all of the stars. Terminator, or all of the bows with, like, heat-seeking from 100 blocks away, and it sucks, and I hate it. Well, you're probably thinking to yourself, how else are you gonna get combat XP or other stuff like that? When everything is off the table, and everyone here tries way too hard. I'm trying to record a thing. Can you leave me alone, please? Zealots are off limits, because everyone else tries way too hard. Dragons off limits, because everyone tries way too hard. So, how am I gonna do this? Well, there's one last option. Well, technically 2, but dramatic effect. You see, there's this area in the end that has a certain requirement in order to actually use it. This, you can get, like, infinite zealots, huge space, and only people who are, like, 10 times as strong as you. The Zealot Bruiser Hideout. Like, look at the... I just got here. Like, look at these guys. They deal a lot of damage and drop pretty much nothing. Oh god, I'm lagging. I don't like it. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I have 30 million coins on the line. That's not okay. Like, what just happened? I am nowhere near capable of doing the Zealot Bruiser Hider. Or, in fact, anywhere in the end, because everyone is either faster than me, stronger than me, or has a Terminator. Bestiary. So you see, Bestiary, it's really annoying to get, but once you have pretty much the majority of it done, you get a lot of not only Skyblock XP, but also combat XP. So let me demonstrate on how it works. So the way the Bestiary works is you have all these islands, and each of them have, you know, like actual things that you have to kill, you know. Some of them have very, very, very easy to kill, like creepers, endermen, skeletons, all of these kinds of things. Some of them are a little bit harder. Oh, how do these work? You just kill all of them, get a higher bestiary level, profit, right? You see, the problem with that is I have no portals, nowhere to go, and no family. So I'm just gonna steal from Portal Hub again. Dwarven mines are a very good place to get bestiary levels, because they're are not only a lot of goblins, but there are also a lot of other things, okay? There are so many other mobs that you can kill to get higher levels. And if you go into the, Crystal Hollows, which conveniently I just unlocked, just go through these mines and kill things. Just like the Brit. I take advantage of things that I don't like. Yogg? That was a Yogg. That's a lot of damage that I am not okay with. And another thing I run into is when people give me copious amount of coins, I have, like, nowhere to put them because I don't trust my co-op partner. I have a copious amount of coins right now. I'm gonna flex my wealth on you. And with this amount of coins comes great responsibility. Nom. Nom. Okay, good news, I've wasted my money. Bad news, I need more potatoes. Just out of curiosity, I wonder what my ruby collection level is. Oh, yeah, it's, yeah. What's the maximum one? What's a gemstone gauntlet? Fuck. Alright, I am an confirmed idiot. Okay. It was an accident. I definitely did not know that I could get pretty much the best pickaxe in the game for free. Okay, so yeah, that was your 10 million update. Time to plug my channel. I'm racing my friend to 5,000 subscribers. I know, I only have, like, not anywhere near that, but if you could subscribe so that I can have an ego boost and beat my dumbass friend who's doing green screen shorts to beat me, that would be amazing. If we can get to 5,000 by the end of the year, I will eat an orange. No, not an orange. That's not good. I will eat a lemon. Pure lemon. No, nothing. Just lemon.